Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 89. You think we'll get to 100 of our Pokemon Pearl playthrough here on the channel? We're currently sitting here on Route 227 on our way towards Stark Mountain, where the last basic part of our adventure here in Sinnoh will take place before heading off into Pokemon White, Unova region. Coming up very soon on the channel, probably within like maybe a week or so. We'll see what happens. Anyway, last episode we made our way through the desert area. We finished up there, came up to this area here, the mountainous terrain leading towards Stark Mountain. Met up with our friend Evan and Crasher Wake, talking about trying to find the Magma Stone, whatever craziness this is. We also ran into Buck, who's a bit of a jerk, and said that he was going to beat us there, if that's even possible. But anyway, we're going to get up there, we're going to find that Magma Stone, and if we don't, hey, we're going to have fun trying. Speaking of we, let's do the team recap to show you who we are working with. In fact, we are going to switch them around here. We're going to have Sheldon lead the way, our Blastoise, sitting at level 63, holding the Soft Sand. He is a calm-natured Pokemon with Torrent ability. He has Surf, Ice Beam, Earthquake, and Bide. Next, we've got Fluffy, our level 63 Clefable, the Dragon Slayer of Johto, holding our Quick Claw for some bit of a speed boost. Sassy Nature with Cute Charm ability, and the moves of Ice Beam, Metronome, Calm Mind, and Moonlight. Next, we got Machamp, level 63, holding the Fist Plate, holding the Adamant Nature. You gotta love it. He has the Guts ability, and he knows Strength, Vital Throw, Rock Smash, and Earthquake. Next up, we got Rocky, our Sandslash at level 64, holding the Hard Stone. He's a naive Pokemon with Sand Veil ability. The moves of Dig, Rock Slide, Seismic Toss, Rock Climb. Next up, I was gonna say last but not least. No, he's not even last. Not last, not least, is Blaze, our Charizard, level 64, holding Razor Claw. He is quirky, often lost in thought. He has Blaze ability with Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, Fly, and Cut. And, last but not least, most certainly not least, our Sinnoh MVP, Sprout, the level 65 Venusaur, holding the Meadow Plate. He is relaxed, he is overgrowing, he has Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, Leech Seed. Alright, team recap is done. Let's move on and see if we can get further into the adventure here. I think... Did we fight that guy? I'm going to assume we did. We probably did. Hey, we're at Stark Mountain right now. Now, what can we find with the rock climb? So, we had a pretty interesting day in Pokemon Go today. Well, by we, I mean just myself. I was going to say, don't you walk and block off that path. What my Pokemon and I want most, victory! Good luck. So, today was the first full day that Regirock is available in Pokemon Go. What's with the Dragon Tamers not having Dragon-type Pokemon? I mean, I'm not really complaining. Yes, I am. It doesn't make sense. Why? Anyway, check this out. We haven't used Bide the entire playthrough. In fact, hardly any playthroughs. We're doing it now, though. So I went out Regirock hunting. Since this is the first full day Regirock is in the game. Couldn't find a single one. No Regirock. In fact, no. I got to the Uptown area where most of the raids happen. There's all sorts of gyms, as you know from the videos if you watch them. Oh, this might be good, Hydro Pump. And not a single raid was happening for the first couple hours I was up there. I got up there around 10:30. Well, I left here, my house at 10:30, so I got up there about 15 minutes based on the bus. And up until 2 o'clock, maybe? Nothing. No raids whatsoever. Regirock or otherwise. Are you serious? But I did at least get some things accomplished in Pokemon Go. As I always say, check out my Twitter. I have a link in the description. You can also check out my Instagram, whichever one you prefer. Just so you know, I guess I should talk about this. As far as Instagram and Twitter, I've tried uploading videos onto Instagram that I record from my screen, and they don't really show up that well. There's something about the sizing of it that just doesn't work right. So I'm going to probably just limit photos onto Twitter. At least not gameplay footage of Pokemon Go, because it just doesn't size properly. I've tried to resize it, it just won't let me do it. Maybe I haven't been doing it right. I may look into that. But no, I don't think... I think I've tried to resize it, won't let me do it. Anyway, all that being said, photos on Instagram, videos on Twitter. But we did get some things accomplished in the game today. I picked up for the first time a research task which says to make 3 curveball throws in a row. If you do that, complete that task, you get a Pokemon as a reward. At least, I think sometimes you get a different reward. Of course, it'll show you what the reward is before you complete it. But I did get the Pokemon spawn reward. For 3 curveballs in a row, the Pokemon spawn is Spinda. Currently, the only way to get a Spinda in Pokemon Go is to complete that research task. I got it, completed it, caught my first Spinda. And again, you can see that on Twitter. I don't ever want to put my Pokemon through that again. Put them through what? Not being Dragon type? I got humiliated because I wasn't good enough. Well, you just weren't Dragon type enough. That's all. We're going to have to restore you. Oh, we don't have the restore option. I'm so used to Gen 7. They spoiled me for the user friendliness of their menus and stuff. So I was thinking this too before recording this. Do I want to go heal or do I keep on going? But I thought, you know what? With all the citrus berries I've got, all the Lepa berries, all the Lum berries, we got plenty of healing. We can get all of our PP back, all of our status will be cured. We have all of our, HP recovered with citrus berries. We're good to keep on going. So, not only did I manage to get my first Spinda, but I also finally, well, I was going to take an earlier bus home, but then I saw there was a level 3 raid. I had 2 research tasks, one to do a raid, the other one to do a specific level 3 raid or higher. That's not a bad item. Very competitive item, Life Orb, adding extra power to your attacks at the cost of some of your HP every turn. Unless you got sheer force, which some of my guys do. But if they did, oh boy. Now, do I go for the item that you know is hidden in that rock? Questions, decisions, decisions, I'm going. Was it worth it? Not super particularly. Because we're going to get attacked by 52 Pokemon right here. Never mind, we're good. Alright, anyways. We, through here, there we go. Now we're gonna go up this way. Alright, I'm on track now. So, there was a level 3 raid, and I thought, let's just see what this is, because I haven't yet gotten an Alolan Raichu, and those are level 3 raid bosses. So, I went there was someone else waiting there to do a battle too, and his Wi-Fi wasn't picking up. In that spot, it was at the city market that we have uptown. In that spot, it's kind of spotty. That spot is spotty with the Wi-Fi, so I was like, you know what? I'm working off my data. I put myself into mobile hotspot, let him jump off of mine just for that raid. Doesn't, it's not going to cost me too much to do that, to help out a fellow trainer, who it turns out he was also a fellow Team Instinct, so I was really glad to have helped him out. If he was Team Valor, I might have felt differently. I am just kidding, of course. To have someone to help me take down an Alolan Raichu, I can easily afford the hotspotting of my my mobile telecommunications device, to be all technical. Alright, where are we at? Stark Mountain, Eruption Zone. Any hidden items? So we did the Raichu raid. Actually, by the time we got into the lobby, there was already 3 people in there. And it's like, that's kind of cool. So we had a whole team to take down the Raichu. I had to stop and look at this puzzle for a second. I was like, can we even get past that strength boulder? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's smash our way in here. So, this might be the last couple episodes of Pearl. We just gotta make our way through this maze area and find the Magma Stone. I forget how big this place is. We will find out, though. Alright, so this would have had me confused. Like, how do we move this boulder? We push it down the stairs. Why doesn't it roll, though? Can someone answer me that? It's a round boulder. Does that make any sense? Not really. But we did manage to defeat the Raichu. I got some good items. And I got myself a nice capture of the Alolan Raichu. My first ever. Of course, this can also be seen on Twitter and Instagram. Short little videos like that. They're not really super amazing content-wise, so it's like, I'm not going to bother putting them onto the YouTube. If it was like a more lengthy video, I would do that. And I was considering taking my camera phone with me to record my adventures on my hunt for Regirock, which I'm kind of glad I didn't do, because there was nothing to show for it. Why is this boulder here? That can't even be moved. You know what's really weird? The fact that they put that there makes it look like, it makes it believable. What are the chances that every single rock in this area is puzzle specific, Like, what would be the odds of these random rock formations landing in that position? So the fact they put that one little extra boulder there that you can't move is kind of cool. It adds more believability to the, what would you call it? Just the layout of this place. Hey, there's a PP up. I'll take that. It's nice for boosting up some permanent PP usage. Alright, let's get this boulder out of the way. So yeah, even though I didn't get Regirock, but I'm keeping an eye on my nearby in the neighborhood here, just to see, will we see a Regirock at one of the 2 gyms here in my area? I don't know, but we'll find out. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do some Regirock hunting. Who knows if they'll show up or not, though. But the most important thing coming up in Pokemon Go is in 3 days' time is when we're going to get the Celebi research. That's right, Celebi research quests are on the way in Pokemon Go, starting on August 20th, which I'm really excited for, and most definitely that's being recorded. Don't you worry about that. Alright, another random encounter. Man, we went a ways before getting another attack here. Too bad it's not an Alolan Geodude. That would be kind of cool. Like this I'm getting all excited. Again, this brings me back to the question. Do you think we'll ever see Gen 4 remakes? And if we do you think we'll see any sort of Sinnoh forms of any Gen 5 or higher Pokemon? Because as of this game, this generation, of course, Gen 5, 6, and 7 didn't exist yet, so they could technically put any of those 3 generations of Pokemon into a remake of the Gen 4 games and give them Sinnoh forms. I would like to see, like, as colorful as Bruxish is in Pokemon Sun and Moon, what would it look like if it was from a less tropical region? In fact, being that part of Sinnoh is kind of icy, what if it was a water ice type or psychic ice or something like that? That would be kind of cool. Darn it, what was all that about? Oh, hey Chaz, that Buck guy wiped us. Oh man, there's always tough trainers around everywhere. But you know, losing means I have room to become even tougher. That's why there's the garbage tower in the battle zone. So, good luck. I'm not going back there. Excuse me. Oh man, this is bigger than I remembered. Well, this is going to be a couple of episodes, at least. I'm hoping just the 2, but it might not be. I'm thinking, too, I might... Yeah. This weekend... just one sec. We can just run from you. I thought so. So this weekend, we'll have probably a few more episodes of Pokemon Pearl to try to speed us through this and get us done, so we can get to Gen 5 as soon as possible. Hey, Chaz, right? Your zippity little buddy challenged me to a battle earlier. Yeah, I own the little dude. Make sure he was taught a lesson. That's mean, but I don't know if I could beat him again the next time. Seriously, you're bound to run into tough trainers wherever you go. Anyway, I found out about this place, but the Pokemon here are tough. What do you say we team up and go together? I decided to go with Buck. I don't remember clicking the old yes button. You won't regret teaming up. I'll keep your Pokemon healthy. Okay, that I appreciate. So let's do this, Buck. So I'm kind of glad you're on my side here. Man, this place is slowing us down considerably. Now, can we rock climb with you? I seem to think that we can't. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it's all just straightforward walking and trainer battles. And what is this wild Pokemon we see here? Oh, it's a double battle. I forgot that was going to be a thing with teammates. Claydol and Sheldon. Well, ooh, our Surf Attack is going to hurt Claydol. Do I care? No, because he'll heal up. Yes! Easy peasy. Now, if you could just Confusion or Psychic that Machoke, that'd be perfect. Look how much. We're going to do so little to that Claydol. It's going to survive easily. Not a problem. Look at that. Well, I mean, okay, one more hit and it falls. But maybe it'll take down the Machoke for us first. Fingers crossed. So hopefully we'll find some Regirock raids. I'm surprised we didn't see any. Like, okay, when I was in the Uptown area, I did see one at a far-off gym that I have not even gone to before. It was way too far away. And the time left on the raid was, like, so minimal that I wasn't going to be able to make it in time. Even if there were still people there probably doing it, I wouldn't have been able to get there. But, like, that was the only Regirock raid. What's another R word? Readily redeemable? No, that's not right. Anyway, the only one I could see. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, double battle, here we go. With one mighty flap, my birds blow away the embers of aggression. Sounds cool. My Pokemon can destroy anything, and you think you can win? I do. I've fought many a trainer in the past who seemed as confident as you do. Birdkeeper Crystal and Black Belt Ray. Oh, you guys each have 3 Pokemon. Excuse me. Alright, Ray. Listen, man, if you're going to talk tough, you got to bring more than a Tyrogue. I'm not trying to, talk down on pre-evolved baby Pokemon, but you seriously can't come after me with a Tyrogue. Especially if you're going to go helping hand, not even do anything yourself. Do you see any raids in my neighborhood? Well, there's technically a Makuhita, a across the street, but there's no level 5 raids. Can we drop the Look at that. Helping Hand didn't help that much. Sorry, Tyrogue. Sorry, Dodrio. Let's go for a nice confusion, huh? What? Oh, man. See, this is weird, not appreciated. And Battle Tree, I will call that Battle Tree, not Garbage Tree, because Battle Tree's fun. They actually kind of go hand in hand with what you choose to use for your attack. So, they wouldn't go after Tyrogue with Ancient Power. I don't think so, anyway. Tyrogue's escaping! Here comes Breloom. That's a grass type. Well, we have Charizard. We're going to Ice Beam the Honchkrow first. Don't think... Actually, you know what? We might take it down. There's nothing super in my neighborhood. I want Regirock. I'm one of those Pokemon Go players who wants what I want now, and if I don't get it, I'm going to be upset. You know? Hey, this special event is awarding Double Stardust. I want candy. Double Stardust is stupid. I don't want Double Stardust. Because I want Double Candy. No one else should get Double Stardust. Doesn't that make sense? You're right, no. It doesn't. Anyway, if you want to read Pokemon Go's social media, you'll see comments like that. I think I said before, I do go and read the comments just because it's like, I want to see just how... what would you call it? Narrow-minded can some people out there be? And it's like, yeah, they can be kind of narrow-minded. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Claydol's going to go for the Ancient Power on Fearow. So let's go for Surf. Let's hit that Claydol, make it learn its lesson. I mean, let's hit that Marowak before it does anything. It could Thunder Punch us. Not that it learns it naturally, but it is a move tutor attack. My Marowak has it, which is really good, especially once it became physical in this generation. See, it's really weird that, like, I thought this before, when Hitmonchan, oh, we got a critical. Yikes. When Hitmonchan, way back in Gen 1, was able to learn Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, I do have to make a fist to demonstrate what I'm talking about. I always thought it was weird. It's like, but it's special attack, and Hitmonchan doesn't have great special. Why would it learn all this? So, I always thought at that point, those should be physical moves. I also thought Hyper Beam, the way it was like a energy beam, I thought, why is that? You're not physically punching them with a Hyper Beam, you're blasting energy. And of course, as a fan of Dragon Ball Z, I always see it as like a special energy attack, not physical. So, I always thought Hyper Beam should be special. But of course, as soon as let's go with Ice Beam. As soon as Gen 4 came along with its physical special split, pretty much everything that I was anticipating as far as physical and special did come to pass. You know, we have our physical punches, so Hitmonchan makes a lot more sense now. We have special Hyper Beam, and that is why, of course, they made Giga Impact, because some Pokemon like Golem, for example, and I guess Aerodactyl, or even Gyarados, with Hyper Beam, back in Gen 3 and earlier, that made a lot of sense. It was a physical attack. But as soon as they became special, Pokemon like Golem, Aerodactyl, somewhat even Gyarados, they do not have the best special attack stat. Hyper Beam made no sense. But Giga Impact did make a big impact, a Giga Impact, if you will, in the game, and allow them to still use that same power of a physical type attack. Now, anyways, even though my team could break bricks and shatter boulders, they failed to dent your spirits. Excuse me. And I was just rambling about random stuff the whole time, buddy. Step up your game. The HM Fly isn't useful inside caves. It's such a shame. Alright, so we can't rock clump, but we can stair climb, which is fine. Do we even need to fight wild Pokemon? I could actually surf for some quick experience, but we're going to just walk away. So I always say this, I try to train to be 5 levels above the wild Pokemon, but we're already over 5 levels above those things. We don't need that experience. Let's try to speed. In fact, I could just repel. Let's leave Machamp for a bit. I know he's slow, but he gets a bit of experience. So that's the way out. We're going to head down this way. So I guess we're going to have to come back here eventually to fully explore anyway, because we can't do all of the rock climb exploration with Buck forcibly tailing behind us. I never said yes to this, by the way. You folks didn't see a confirmation of a yes or no request of, hey, do you want this kid following you after he insulted you last episode? You saw what he said, right? I was going to say, that makes no sense. You saw what he said. Wouldn't you have heard? But technically, what you would have heard is my voice repeating what he said. You could have seen the actual words on screen. So I guess technically I was right. Not that it mattered. Oh, look at this. This is cool. You see the baby and you see the big one. Look at the level difference, too. But again, don't need that. That's a 31 level difference. That's wild. So, apparently, I've heard, now this, I might have been one of these people too, but some people thought that Slugma was a Gen 3 Pokemon. I'll use my mystifying psychic power to pulverize you. No, psychic is a special, what? I had a revelation this morning. I knew that I would have a wonderful encounter here today. Okay. But, yeah, so the only place apparently you could find Slugma and maybe Magcargo in Gen 2, which is when they first appeared, was, I guess, Mount Silver. And like I said, I can't remember if I didn't know that they were in the game. I'm pretty sure I probably did back then. I'm going to surf because I'm... Wait, what am I thinking? I don't have Sheldon out here right now. So what do we do? I am going... Let's go Strength. Now, if they double up on Machamp, I think we'll be okay. I'm going to Strength the ball toy. But yeah, so when Gen 3 came along, Slugma and Magcargo were available a lot earlier in the game. I believe Fiery Path was the first spot you could find them. Near... What's that? Is it Lava Ridge Town? Is Lava Ridge... Is that where you fight Flannery? I seem to think there's Burden Turf. But that's where Raleigh is at. I can't even remember. Anyways, Slugma was available in there, I'm pretty sure. And the thing is, that's why some people thought Slugma was a Gen 3 Pokemon. Again, I don't remember if I fell into that trap or not. Not that it was a trap, but... I'm gonna go... yawn for a moment. I'll go with Fluffy. I know I'm tired today. I actually walked a lot more yesterday than I did today. I didn't realize how much I walked, but I checked my walking app that I have, and I walked almost 20 kilometers yesterday. I didn't even realize that. How do you not realize when you've walked 20 kilometers? I guess that's what happens when I have pre-recorded videos for the channel, and I don't need to be back at a certain time to record an episode. Payback? Leave Buck alone. That's fine. Alright, so... I'm gonna go for the Metronome. I was gonna come in and go for Ice Beam. Oh, we get the Quick Claw. Like, Metronome, first thing. Let's get a nice... Hypnosis into the Pokemon that's going to faint to Ancient Power. That's a good call. Well... I mean, so good against Psychic. We could go... Simply put, I could bring in Blaze the Charizard. But I want to keep trying Metronome. Now, Claydol's probably going to fall. Claydol is going to Clay Fall to a Payback, I believe. Or just go Psychic into my Clefable. Do you not know who you are messing with? I know you, Grumpig, are not a Dragon type, but Fluffy is the Dragon Slayer of Johto. What do you think you're going to do? Look at that. Even the Future Sight does not nothing, but not as much as you would think. Okay. So I was thinking, I can't really Ice Beam the Grumpig because it is possibly thick fat, but I can Ice Beam the Miss Magius at least. Psy-Wave into Fluffy. Not terribly bad. Oh, nice Reflect. Okay, so that Payback's not going to knock you out now. But we're probably going to see another Psychic instead. And this is going to be the last match of the episode because it is 45 seconds on my timer until we're done. Alright, I'm going to try to speed through this a little bit. We're going to switch. Oh, wait. I was going to switch into Blaze, but Power Gem might be a thing. I'm pretty sure Miss Magius can get Power Gem. So we could go with someone defensive. I think Rocky? Yeah, we'll go Rocky. We've got the Hard Stone. We can go for the Rock Slide. Possible Flinch. I could also Dig to try to take that Grumpig down. Astonish. Oh, wait, we have Reflect Up. We're fine. No, we are not fine. But at least Claydol took the hit for us. What's this Grumpig gonna do? Oh! Oh, it has Power Gem? I didn't know you could get it. Oh, timer's up. Oh, no. I better just end it off right now. Wait a minute. Buck, do you only have one Pokemon? Are you serious? Now you're leaving it all up to me. What is this nonsense? You're talking trash about, you know, Evan. Well, wait a minute. I guess you did admit you might not be able to beat him next time. But still, how are you going to come into this place with one Pokemon? Oh, we did flinch. Alright, so let's go for another Rock Slide. Let's hope we don't miss. Pretty sure Rock Slide is 95% accurate. I'm going to check that before we use the next one. Luckily, they're wasting their time with Astonish and Resisted Power Gem. But out of curiosity, Rocky, what were your odds of actually missing that? Check the moves. Rock Slide. 90%. Okay. Still not really excusable, but we'll roll with it. Let's rock and roll, Rocky, with Rock Slide. Alright, now, 10% chance to miss either one. It ain't happening. There we go. Now, does the Grumpig guy, I think he still has one left. Does he? Who are we fighting? I know we took down... Are you serious? So how did this fight go? Did we take anyone down on this side? They're at one Pokemon remaining. That is fine. We're just going to toss this thing out like yesterday's garbage tower. There we go. And with that fight now under our collective belts, we can wrap things up for the episode. I'm going to hear what these folks have to say for themselves, however, before ending this off. Spreading some experience across the field there. Very nice. Sterling. That's what I get for making idle claims. There's nothing wonderful about this. Not much. I'll give you that. Is my sense of premonition nothing to write home about? Nope. Psychic power is a mystery that defies explanation. But if everything could be explained, it would be a boring world. That is true. And on that note, we're going to end things off for the day. So I'm going to say thank you, folks, for checking out today's episode. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to leave a like down below. Let me know what you think of this series. And even though it's almost done, if you guys want to check out some more episodes of the Pokemon Pearl playthrough to relive some of our exciting moments from the past and some stressful moments also from the past, you can check out the link in the description to the full playlist. And if you want to see some more video content from Professor Chaz, you can see some links during the outro. You can also subscribe for some more regular Pokemon content here on YouTube. But also check the links in the description. You can check me out on Twitter or Instagram. I'll upload some videos and photos there that don't really constitute a full video here on YouTube. Also, I have a Discord server available now if you guys want to click into there and exchange, you know, friend codes in Pokemon games, talk amongst yourselves about possible strategies for, you know, maybe Wi-Fi battling, TCG online, stuff like that. Go ahead, get on Discord, talk amongst your fellow fans, and just maybe meet some new folks. Alright, with that, we're now going to wrap things up. Thank you, folks, for checking things out once again here today. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.